This is going to be an attempt at videoing me playing a very difficult game, one I consider to be sort of an excellent example of how to make a game mean something without really having much detail in it at all. This is something meaningful, I think, like the way that this was done. So, without further ado, let me get started attempting this very difficult challenge near the end of the game. Oh. Okay, this is a sad day. I think the game just reset to the very beginning for me. So, I guess I'm going to have to go through all that again. Something's wrong with the controls as well. Not sure why. But we'll figure that out right now. There we go. Okay, this is very depressing. So I'm starting over again from the beginning. I find this to be one of the most frustrating games I've ever played. Perhaps the most. But unlike a lot of games that are equally frustrating, or similarly frustrating, I actually feel compelled to finish this game.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. You deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have. Or if you left your wallet at home, and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino, and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding, and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend, and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazzor, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
In the past, I've gone pretty quickly.
Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment.
Thanks, Bennett Foddy.
It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age.
I hate this part. So
you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned stuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups. Car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
Shut up.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight. In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill?
Now you see
filed
why I
in
hate that
with
part.
the bland things.
Okay, he's gonna stop talking. Be able to focus. So, that first part of the game, I'm pretty good at.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
So,
Oof, sorry about that.
I must be triggering something every time I do this. It's funny. I'm not used to hearing dialogue here because I've already lost so much progress at this
Don't
point.
let it get to you.
I'm just gonna go this way. I feel like as I've played this game, my grunts have started to sound like Barrel Guy, whatever his name is. Recycled Assets Man, maybe. I'm actually not sure how recycled he is. Oh, come on. See, that's the thing I hate, is like every time I get up there, I like swing my hammer and hit that stupid slide. It just knocks me right back. I may have to give up. You know, after playing this game for so long, I've grown intolerant of it. Still need to beat it, but not for months. Just because I'm going to get stuck doing these stupid puzzles over and over again.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
I got really good at that part for a while. Oh, let's not do that. You're going to see me rage quit if that happens. Oh, come on. What the ass? Stop it. Okay, finally. Okay, I hate that part in particular. It's probably one of the least interesting parts of the game. Somehow, like, the stupid playground just makes me think of how much I hate stupid playgrounds like that. Not hate, but, like, you know.
When games were new,
When
they
I
wanted
was-
a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the feckless.
Nice
That's
poetry.
not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
Maybe.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too. But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated.
The poetry never helps. I always
An orange.
can't wait until he
this
just
sweet,
shuts
juicy
up.
fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Alright, this is the part that I hate the most. Aside from the parts I haven't completed yet, which obviously are bad also. This part is extremely frustrating, because that whole part below is already frustrating enough. This part, I have a very good chance of falling, so... Okay. Oh, I hate this. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I think I can do this without sliding. Okay, so I was trying to jump there for the longest time. Ooh. Not good. I have to get up there on the side somehow. Okay. See. This is much easier now that I realize I can do that. For the longest time I was trying to jump up and grab that one. And dude, I was on it for weeks, man. It was a very painful experience. This part's gotten a whole lot easier because of that. Okay, I hate this. This is... Why did he decide to do something so awful? This is like torture, man. Look at this stupid hand. Like, it just... He's like, thumbs up, bro. No, that's not cool. So much hate. Okay. We got this. Alright. Okay. That's not scary. Okay, let's try to do this in one go, because, like, I don't want to rely on that little gap. It's not good enough. Ooh. Okay. We got this. Okay. Well, that's not that bad. Now I've gotten to the part
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
Took me so long to even figure out how to do this at all. And it's like the most impossible thing to do in the entire universe. See what I mean? Too fast. You probably love seeing me frustrated, huh? Okay, that didn't work. Nope, not that either. I gotta like lift myself up slightly in order to do this. It's like I gotta go down with my mouse and then right and then left. It's very confusing. It's not intuitive at all. Another way to could try to do this, but has never been successful for me, is like try to bounce into range of the snow on the top, which I don't think is possible easily, at least. See, oh, too fast. See, if you go too fast or too slow on that, it just dies immediately. See, I'll be here for hours, honestly. Oh, no. Stupid hat. I got it, but the hat was in the way, of course. Wants to make sure you have to do this twice. Now, I've gotten past the hat most times. That's probably 1 of 2 times out of like maybe 10 where I've had to go through this so far, where I've gotten hit by that hat. My turning wasn't right. Got to reach all the way over here. Right, down. Oh, too fast. Okay, let's try this again. Up, and then down. Right. Okay, not fast enough. Yeah, you can't be too fast or too slow on this. You just got to go the right speed, or else it doesn't work. See? Not turning fast enough. And here I start to question my life choices. I could be outside hiking. Instead, I'm here playing games about hiking, but weird hiking. Like, I suppose that's why I like games so much. It's like, yeah, I would never go. No one would ever do this in real life. Or maybe they would. But you never get Bennett Foddy talking to you, trying to chum you up with silly poetry. That's only for video games. Oh, come on. Yeah, get back there. Right. Slowly turn. Oh. It's because I pushed out. I think I'm seeing what's going wrong here. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, almost. This might be a better way, actually. Whoop, didn't work. But almost. I kind of have the idea of what I'm supposed to do if I do it this way. Again, I kind of know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not fast enough at it. Ooh. Nope. See, I kind of know what I'm supposed to do if I do it this way. Maybe this is the better way. That rotating way is just too frustrating. Oh, this is nice. I get dropped right back where I need to go. Nope. This is much easier. But let's see if it's more effective. Not yet so far. Okay, wow, that's way easier. I think I'm going to be sticking with that from now on. Oh, okay, I hate this. This is also another difficult part. They gotta like pop. That's the thing I've had to get used to, and I'm not very good at. But oh, okay, almost. Not enough pop. Not enough pep. Here we go. Okay. Oh. Well, that was a short preview of what you'll get to see up there when I get there. Maybe in an hour. Oh, come on. I'm trying to use that bounce back technique, but it ain't working. These rocks are too slippery. All right, here we go. Oh, come on. I didn't even trying to bounce back. It's like he swings and then he loses his momentum, but I don't know how to block that. Like, what am I supposed to do? He just gets really, he gets a lot of spring in there. Oh, come on. Sliding down. Maybe I should just go crazy and just start like slapping the rocks with this hammer. What do you think? Slappy time? Nope. Guess not. Definitely not slap a clock. All right. Let's try this one more time. Bam. All right. Woo. Oh, shit. Oh, no, don't go backwards. Oh, what a painful experience that would be. Okay. I think we've got a nice attempt here. Oh, not slap a clock. Nope. And not. Let's do slap a clock. Slap a clock. Slap clock. No. Didn't work out. It became rotate clock, which I guess is what clocks are supposed to do. So let's come up a new tagline called "Give me a win." Okay. No movement. No set of movements. Oh. Bring it in. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Ooh, I did not die. Good. Whew. Do you see why this game is so frustrating? I recommend you play it if you haven't. I feel like this game is a rite of passage for gamers. If you haven't played it or haven't even tried it yet, then you're probably not a true gamer.
What?
Of course, I'm playing.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far.
It means a lot to me too.
Endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
Okay, that's cool, Bennett. But we're not out of the thick of this yet. See, now we're at the part where I'm stuck. You see, I still got this, which I guess is good. I got to get to the snowman now. May not have noticed, but there's a snowman down here. Oh, and I didn't make it. Now I'm back here, and now it's playing music.
Get nasty, old boy. Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Oh,
So close.
down in jail on my knees. Down in jail on my knees, and I ain't going to be treated this way. They feed me on cornbread and cheese.
But I like cornbread and cheese. He acts like it's a bad thing. I don't know. Okay. It's like a combination.
Let's go to town, boys. Hey, buddy. Oh, no, no. $10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
I think this is a good time for me to take a break. I'm basically where I've been stuck for the last day or two. And I think it's a good opportunity for me to just reflect and think, how can I make a game that causes a challenge, but isn't the point, it doesn't have the sheer point of just challenging people. In a sense, maybe challenges them in another way, a way that isn't as painful as losing. Maybe a pain that is philosophical. In any case, I've had enough of this game. And I'm just going to chill here on this roof. Thanks for joining me.